Hello, my name is Shauna K. Cunningham, and this is my presentation on astronomy and how it is perceived. Introduction. To learn about astronomy, history of astronomy, see other an example of different stars and galaxies, learn how other people perceive or recognize astronomy. What is astronomy? The scientific study of the objects of space collectively within the universe, things as such we can see with our own eyes, as in the moon and the sun, to such things we have to use tools to look even closer. History of astronomy. If you didn't know, astronomy is kind of the oldest thing in the book. Even thousands of years ago, many scientists known as astronomers were also so curious of space and the universe. According from the article Astronomy, Everything You Need to Know, it states ancient Assyria, Babylon, around 1000 BC, systematically observed and recorded periodical motions of celestial bodies. According to European Space Agency, also the same article states that astronomy could have been the first ever science since it may have the oldest written records. Another interesting fact is that there was an astronomer to advance the telescope so he could observe and develop an understanding within space. According to the article, Astronomy, Everything You Need to Know, it states Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei was an early adopter and developer of the technology which enabled him to make major strides in the understanding of our solar system. Example pictures. Example of the Siren cylinder seal and Galileo Galilei. Stars and galaxies. The universe that have billion, could be trillion different stars and galaxies, numbers that we could probably not imagine. Stars shine so bright in the night, even though it could look like a very small, tiny sparkle. According to American Museum of Natural History, it states to the naked eye that stars look like tiny points of light, but stars are not tiny. They're huge, burning balls of gas like our sun. Ones of many stars, which are placed as one of the brightest stars, are Sirius, Canopus, Arcturus, and Vega. According to ThoughtCo, Sirius is one of the brightest in our night sky. Example pictures: Sirius, Canopus, Arcturus, and Vega. Stars and galaxies. So for starters, what is a galaxy? A galaxy is a massive spinning object that is made up of dust, gas, and stars held together by gravity, according to American Museum of Natural History. As known of many, the first galaxy to think of is the Milky Way, which is the galaxy we live in. The Milky Way is not the only galaxy. There are other ones too. For example, Andromeda Galaxy, Canis Major Dwarf Galaxy, and Cygnus A. Example pictures. Andromeda Galaxy. The nearest galaxy said to be 2,480,000 light years from Earth. Canis Major Dwarf Galaxy. It is a local group within galaxies that has the Milky Way galaxy. The nearest to the Milky Way with 42,000 light years. Cygnus A has the appearance of a double light galaxy, has light years of 500 million. How is astronomy perceived? So the reason I put perceived within the title is mainly because usually when you think of astronomy, there is also another study that is very different to astronomy, but a lot like to compare, which is astrology. Even though astrology is within astronomy, they have different practices and studies. This is where zodiac signs within the different constellations appear. How is astronomy perceived? Within astronomy, that has the actual science of stars, while astrology has signs and belief. According to the website earthsky.org, it states the zodiac, the 12 signs listed in horoscope, is closely tied to how Earth moves around the sky. We derive these signs from the constellations that mark out the path that the sun appears to take through the year. The zodiac signs are Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. With these signs, a vast amount of opinions on comparing the signs to people that their emotions With these signs, a vast amount of depends on comparing the signs to people and their emotions, to how they think as to how they are as a person. Example pictures. A lot do compare within fortunes or other predictions with how sun and the moon set at different times within the year. In conclusion, astronomy is a study that you can learn within space and unexpected things with the universe. Yet it is a study of its own terms, even with the likely of many similar ones people may think. Thank you. And my reference list.